watch with Mitch Trubisky, the presumed starter going into the season, but the Steelers the only team to use a first-round pick on a quarterback in the draft.
Yeah, this is one of those where I was like, oh, thank God, I actually don't have to do any work for this pick. I can just say quarterbacks and go, and not even look at the rest of the roster, quite frankly. And let's put some respect on Mason Rudolph's name. I think he is technically involved in that quarterback battle. Now, it's more likely coming down to between Kenny Pickett and Mitchell Trubisky. And wouldn't it be some sweet, sweet irony if Mitchell Trubisky got Mitchell Trubisky'd after signing as a free agent with another team, they go and draft somebody in the first round, and he takes that job, just like Trubisky did to my buddy Mike Glennon. I think what is more likely, I think what's most likely is Trubisky starts the season and then Pickett comes in. That's just what we see teams do it all the time. But it wouldn't shock me at all if Kenny Pickett, remember, like, I know this is kind of a weird thing, but I still think it matters. Like, he's playing in the same field. He's practicing in the same facility. He's lived in the city. Like, he's not doing anything new. That's a huge advantage, like, geographic-wise, for a guy who's making the transition from college to pros. I mean, he has the same support system. He's near his family. I mean, to me, that's a big, big deal when you're making that leap to becoming a pro player. You're moving 12 feet over. That's how far the doors are at the practice facility from the Pitt Panthers to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Different team, of course, and a different battle, but I think it's a pretty big advantage, and I wouldn't be shocked at all if Kenny Pickett won the job in training camp. Really?
So ultimately, I mean, how many games do you see a healthy Kenny Pickett starting this season for the Steelers?
I mean, I would set it at, I would guess 17.
Wow.
But I would set the over-under at probably like 10.5, if I were making the odds.
Okay, so Will Brinson thinks he might win that job right out of training camp, Kenny Pickett, because you're not the only one of our experts to mention that. Playing in the very same stadium, just like a door down to a different locker room and just a little different area for the Pittsburgh Steelers as opposed to the Pittsburgh Panthers. Will Brinson taking a look at some of the position battles in the AFC North with the Cleveland Browns. He's looking at slot wide receiver, the rookie David Bell against Jakeem Grant, who came over from the Bears. Also a wide receiver battle with the Baltimore Ravens. They need a couple to step up big time, though they might bring in Jarvis Landry. Reportedly, there is interest between the Ravens and Jarvis Landry, and could be a good fit there. The Bengals, the tight end room, Drew Sample and Hayden Hurst replacing C.J. Uzomah. Pick Six podcast with Will Brinson is available wherever you find your.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.